Ever wondered just how big the sun is compared to Earth? The answer stretches the very fabric of our imagination. We see the sun every day, a friendly orb in our sky, but its true scale is beyond our daily experience. Numbers alone can't capture it, so let's use vivid comparisons and visuals to make the cosmos feel real. We'll shrink stars, expand planets, and build a new intuition for our place in the universe. Let go of your terrestrial anchors and prepare to have your perspective shifted. The journey begins now. Let's begin our journey at the very heart of our solar system, where everything starts and ends, where the story of life on Earth is written in light. Our home star, the sun, is a blazing sphere of energy and power, a cosmic engine that has burned for over 4.6 billion years. To us, Earth feels vast, oceans, continents, and endless skies. But when you set our planet beside the sun, it's almost impossible to grasp just how tiny we really are. Imagine the sun as a giant jar, and Earth as a marble. How many marbles would it take to fill the jar? The answer is staggering. Over 1.3 million Earths could fit inside the sun's immense volume. Every city, every mountain, every ocean, every living thing on Earth, multiplied more than 1 million times, would still only just fill our star. The scale is almost beyond imagination. The sun's diameter stretches about 1.4 million kilometers from end to end. In comparison, Earth's diameter is just under 13,000 kilometers, a mere speck in the sun's shadow. If you could line up Earths like beads on a string, it would take 109 of them to cross the face of the sun from one side to the other. To put it another way, if Earth were the size of a blueberry, the sun would be a 5-foot beach ball, an everyday comparison that still barely does justice to the difference. Our planet, with all its beauty and complexity, is just a humble attendant to this cosmic giant, orbiting faithfully year after year. The sun's mass is so overwhelming that it accounts for 99.86% of all the mass in our entire solar system. Everything else, planets, moons, asteroids, and comets, makes up less than a single percent. All the planets, moons, asteroids, and comets combined are just a fraction of the sun's mass, mere specks orbiting a true titan. Its gravity is the invisible force that keeps us in orbit, tethered to a nuclear furnace so vast and powerful it could swallow Earth 1 million times over without a trace. So next time you feel the sun's warmth on your skin, remember, you're basking in the energy of a true titan, a star whose light and heat make life possible. The sun's scale is humbling, a reminder of our place in the universe, and it's only the first step in understanding our vast cosmic neighborhood. Our perspective is already forever changed. Let's keep going and see what other wonders the universe has in store. Now let's look at our nearest neighbor, the moon. It's a familiar presence, but how does it compare to Earth? You could fit about 49 moons inside Earth's volume. Earth's diameter is nearly 13,000 kilometers. The moon's is about 3,500. The moon is roughly a quarter the size of Earth. Imagine it stretching from New York to Las Vegas. If Earth were a basketball, the moon would be a tennis ball. The difference is clear. Earth is the dominant partner. The moon's surface area is just smaller than Asia. Its gravity is only 1/6 of Earth's, hence those famous astronaut leaps. The moon is our loyal satellite, stabilizing our planet and commanding the tides. Yet it's small enough to be held in Earth's gravitational embrace. Earth is a giant to the moon, but a dwarf to the sun. Scale is all about perspective. Now, let's meet the king of planets, Jupiter. This colossal world is the largest planet in our solar system, and its presence dominates the night sky. For centuries, astronomers have marveled at its swirling clouds and mysterious bands, wondering what secrets lie beneath its thick atmosphere. Jupiter's scale is staggering. You could fit over 1,300 Earths inside it. Imagine lining up our planet again and again, and still having room to spare. Its diameter is more than 11 times that of Earth, making it a true giant among planets. Its Great Red Spot? That storm alone could swallow Earth whole. This gigantic hurricane has raged for centuries, with winds reaching speeds of over 400 miles per hour. It's a storm so vast, it's visible even through small backyard telescopes. If Earth were a grape, Jupiter would be a basketball. That's how dramatic the size difference is. It's almost impossible to truly grasp just how much bigger Jupiter is compared to our home planet. Jupiter isn't just a planet, it's a miniature solar system with dozens of moons. Some of these moons, like Ganymede and Europa, are worlds in their own right, with icy surfaces and hidden oceans that may harbor the ingredients for life. Its mass is more than twice that of all the other planets combined. If you put every other planet in the solar system on one side of a scale, Jupiter would still outweigh them all. Jupiter's gravity shapes the orbits of asteroids and comets, protecting the inner planets. It acts as a cosmic shield, deflecting or capturing objects that might otherwise threaten Earth and its neighbors. Its magnetic field is 20,000 times stronger than Earth's, creating a vast magnetosphere. This invisible force field traps charged particles and creates dazzling auroras at Jupiter's poles, far more powerful than anything seen on Earth. If visible, Jupiter's magnetosphere would dwarf the full moon in our sky. It stretches millions of kilometers into space, enveloping many of Jupiter's moons, and even reaching beyond the orbit of Saturn at times. Jupiter is a bridge between planets and stars. If it were 80 times more massive, it could have become a sun. It's made mostly of hydrogen and helium, just like our sun, and stands as a reminder of how thin the line is between planet and star. Contemplating Jupiter is contemplating the grandeur of what a planet can be. Its sheer size, power, and complexity challenge our imagination and inspire us to keep exploring. It redefines our sense of scale, making us realize just how small our world is in the grand scheme of the solar system. The solar system's diversity is truly awe-inspiring. From rocky worlds to gas giants, each planet tells a different story, and Jupiter's story is one of extremes. Jupiter is a cosmic giant, and we're just beginning to grasp its magnitude. Every new mission and observation reveals more about its mysteries and its role in shaping our solar system. Let's continue our journey outward as we explore the wonders that lie beyond the King of Planets. Size is only half the story. The universe is defined by its vast distances. Let's start with the shortest hop, Earth to the Moon. The Moon is 384,400 kilometers away, about 9.5 Earths lined up. Drive there non-stop at highway speed, and it would take over 5 months. All the planets in our solar system could fit in the space between Earth and the Moon, with room to spare. The Apollo astronauts took 3 days to cross this gulf, watching Earth shrink and the Moon grow. The Moon is slowly drifting away, about 3.8 centimeters per year. Billions of years ago, it was much closer. Billions from now, it'll be farther still. Next time you look up, remember, the Moon is a world away, separated by a vast, silent void. What seems close is, in reality, a profound distance. The emptiness between worlds is as awe-inspiring as the worlds themselves. Space is mostly, overwhelmingly, nothing, and that nothing is immense. If the Moon's distance is vast, it's only a tiny step compared to the next leap across our solar system. The journey to the Sun is on another level entirely, a scale that's almost impossible to grasp with our everyday experience. The average distance, 1 astronomical unit, is 150 million kilometers, or about 93 million miles. That's a number so large it's hard to picture. Imagine driving a car at highway speed non-stop day and night. It would take you over 170 years to reach the Sun. Even the fastest spacecraft ever built would need months to make the trip. But light, the universe's speed champion, covers this distance in just 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Every sunrise is a message from the Sun, sent minutes before you see it. When you look at the Sun, you're actually seeing it as it was 8 minutes ago. Its present is always a little out of reach. If the Sun were to vanish this instant, Earth would continue to bask in sunlight for over 8 minutes before darkness finally arrived. And the farther we look, the further back in time we see. Light from the nearest star system, Alpha Centauri, is over 4 years old by the time it reaches us. From the Andromeda Galaxy, the closest large galaxy to our own, the light we see tonight began its journey 2.5 million years ago, long before humans even existed. Every time we gaze at the night sky, we're not just looking out into space, we're peering back through time itself. To make this distance more relatable, imagine if Earth were the size of a pea, and the Sun, a grapefruit. In this scale model, they'd be separated by 50 feet. Almost all of that space is empty, a vast gulf between two tiny objects. This enormous gap is what makes life possible on Earth. It places us in the Sun's habitable zone. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right for water, air, and life to thrive. Our very existence depends on this precise, delicate distance, a cosmic balance that allows our planet to flourish. The light that warms us is an 8-minute-old messenger from a nuclear furnace, carrying energy across the void to sustain life. We are connected to, and separated from, our star by a cosmic chasm. The scale is staggering, and it's what makes our world possible. What about the spaces between planets? Our solar system isn't a cozy lineup, it's a study in isolation. The inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, are clustered close. Earth to Mars at closest 55 million kilometers, a 7-month journey by spacecraft. Beyond Mars, the gaps widen dramatically. The distance from Mars to Jupiter is more than 3 times the Sun-Mars gap. Imagine the Sun at a football field's goal line. Mercury is at the 4-yard line, Earth at the 10, Mars at the 15, Jupiter, the 52-yard line, Saturn, the 95, Uranus and Neptune, they're not even in the stadium, 2 and 3 football fields away. The solar system is mostly empty space with tiny islands of matter. Collisions are rare because the voids are so vast. Each planetary journey is a monumental crossing of emptiness. Space travel is a battle against distance and time. Our cosmic backyard is defined by its staggering scale. The emptiness is the true character of our solar system. Now, let's compare our solar system to the Milky Way galaxy. Out to Neptune, our solar system is 9 billion kilometers across, including the Oort cloud, about 2 light-years. A light-year is nearly 10 trillion kilometers. The Milky Way, about 100,000 light-years across. If the galaxy were the size of the US, our solar system would be a quarter in Kansas. Our entire world, every planet, moon, and comet, is a speck in a vast city of stars. The Milky Way contains 100 to 400 billion stars. For every grain of sand on Earth's beaches, there are at least 10 stars in our galaxy. Many have their own planets and solar systems. From our perspective, the solar system is everything. From a galactic view, it's less than a grain of sand in a desert. We are adrift in a magnificent ancient spiral. To know this is to be humbled and filled with wonder. The universe is vast beyond comprehension. We've traveled from our planet to our star, across the vast emptiness of our solar system, and placed our world in the context of the galaxy. Which cosmic comparison blew your mind? Share your moment of awe in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe and join our community of curious minds. Thank you for exploring space and scale with me. Your curiosity fuels these voyages. Next time, we'll shrink down to the quantum world, just as strange as the cosmos is vast. Until then, keep looking up.